Hello, we're here at the UK Gala screening of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Before we chat to the stars, let's take a quick look at the trailer.
Scott Lang, you're an Avenger. You have a daughter, but you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
I love London. Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite cities. Yeah, we shot this film here, so I got to know it very well. So yeah, I'm glad to be back.
What are some of your favourite things to do when you're here?
Oh wow, walk the river. You know, I was out in Richmond for a while, and I was right off the river, so that was beautiful. Have a nice flat white. Walk my dogs and all the gardens and all the botanical. I love the botanical gardens. It's just a wonderful. And also the South Bank. It's a good place to run around. I really like this area.
Such a lovely area. A move on the cards, maybe?
Do what?
A move over here on the cards?
Oh, move on the cards, maybe.
Not quite.
Maybe.
So you played super villain Kang. What's it been like stepping into the mind of a villain like him?
Extraordinary. He's a lot smarter than me. He's a lot more cunning than I am, and so I have to grow my brain, to kind of wrap my mind around his objectives and his mission. But it's a huge growing. Yes, it's a big role. It's a big opportunity, and it's a lot of work.
The legendary Paul Rudd. Hello. And the critics are absolutely loving you in the movie. How does that feel?
It feels good. I mean, one of the hidden pressures of the MCU is trying to do. I always want to do my best job. I always want to do my best work. Absolutely. But we make these movies for. But it is a Tom Brown. I've been an actor as long as I can remember. And so whenever the work is valued, I'm really humbled by it, and especially something of the magnitude of Kang.
Well, it's kind of fun. That's what I mean. I don't know. It doesn't happen every night. London is always so great about that. There's such great film supporters. So happy to be here. And, you work hard making one of these over months and months, and so I treat it as one night to be out and celebrate. Doing press and obviously part of the promotion, but it's something I'm happy to do. But see your friends.
Are you getting to enjoy any of your time here in London?
Always. We've had some nice people. We've both been busy, but it's always lovely to come back home for me. And then Michael has been, love London, don't you, darling?
I do. No, I do. This is one of my favorite cities to be in. Yeah. And obviously, we have lots of roots, both of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking back at the film, over the years that you've been part of the MCU, how have you found that production has moved on in terms of green screens and now digital screens? Do you get used to that, and has it moved on a lot even in the time you've been doing it?
Oh yeah, no. When I first did it was 8 years ago. The so-called green screens were these green curtains, sort of like the black curtain behind you, but green. And then later on, they would lay in the. Now they're all digital screens, LED digital screens. So it's entirely different.
Yeah.
Very different.
And this is a bit of a family trip, this one, isn't it? This movie, we see them all together, the whole family going off on a little bit of a unfortunate family trip.
Yeah, you say that again. It's the ultimate trip, but it's got a real familial feel to it, which I must say I really like and people enjoy. And I think the movie works really for all ages.
You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance.
Of all the iconic lines and characters that you've played in movies, which one do you find people quote back to you the most?
Slap the bass. I think
Really?
From I Love You Man. I get that a lot. Yeah.
Not you sound like you're from London?
Very rarely do
Really?
I hear that one. Yeah.
That's the perfect London Live. That's the one we need.
Yeah, I know very rarely. Every once in a while.
Okay, well, I'm saying it now.
And you do sound like
Yeah,
you're from
please. You filmed a bit of the movie here in the UK.
Yeah.
Where are your favourite places to go in London? What when you get over here, what are you heading to?
Oh gosh, I always see friends and family. I've been coming here my whole life, so there are certain places I will go. I'll also go out visit my aunt and uncle. They're just outside of Basingstoke. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of places that I like to visit, and I'll usually go at least at some point to Notting Hill for the Portobello Road market. Yeah.
Would you like a cup of tea as well?
Well, I mean, that's just the greatest. I mean, it's the nectar of the gods. And I also like to, with my kids, go and have tea at different places too. We, kind of every time try someplace new.
Yeah, all the London hotels.
Yeah.
So this is obviously a huge moment for the MCU. Starting Phase 5, you're back starring again as Ant-Man. How is it like going back to an old friend now?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I really I kind of have treasured playing this part. I have a real affinity for the character and all of the characters, and it's great. It's fun, and it was also new this time because Cassie is older, and so now I'm working with Catherine Newton, and she's terrific. And then the introduction of Kang the Conqueror, played by Jonathan Majors. So there was this familiarity, but then also these great actors that I got to work with for the first time, and the whole thing was exciting.
Some pretty big scenes for you with Jonathan as well. How did you find those?
Terrifying.
We shot the entire movie here, so to come back here and now present it to everyone here in London, it feels like we've come full circle. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Kicking off Phase 5 of the MCU, how important is this movie to you?
Oh, it's really important. I mean, I love that we got to make a third Ant-Man movie, and we're going to answer a lot of the questions that we set up in the first two movies. We're really going to take the audience down into the quantum realm, deep into the quantum realm for the first time, and answer a lot of the questions about what Janet was doing down there for 30 years. We're going to find out that she encountered someone called Kang the Conqueror, who, it didn't work out too well for these two when they met, and now they're going to meet again in this movie. So I'm excited.
How important is it to you that people see this film at the cinema, in the big screen?
Well, seeing it on a big screen is the way to see it. I mean, we went to great pains to really make a vibrant world out of the quantum realm, and we shot large portions of the movie in IMAX, so it's huge. So I also feel like for a movie like this, it's great to see it with an audience, whether it's your family, your friends, or total strangers, just to have that communal experience. It's a whole nother thing.
It's so exciting. I've always wanted to be in a Marvel movie my whole life, and I'm just excited, to be a part of something bigger than just a regular movie. It's like, there's a fandom, it's a family, and I think that the fans get what they want, and I just hope that they love Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie Lang, what happens to her in this movie? How has she developed over the period of years since we last saw her?
Cassie's definitely has her own ideas about who she is, and she's been apart from her dad, so she's become very independent. And I think, her and her dad have got to reconnect. They got to get back together again, and he's learning about her. And she's someone who cares about people a lot, and she leads with her heart, and she's like me, she's super impatient. And when you're impatient, you kind of make a mess sometimes. So she's kind of messy, she's kind of dorky, she's kind of like me. Like, it's my first Marvel movie. I really wanted to impress everybody and make everybody proud, and Cassie wants to, also make her dad proud, and she secretly wants to be like him. So I think that you see a lot of me in her, or I feel like I found a lot of myself through playing the character.
You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.